Welcome back. Hello student. Today I am going to discuss about DatePicker in SwiftUI 2.0. Today I am going to discuss about DatePicker in SwiftUI 2.0. So firstly we will discuss about DatePicker in SwiftUI 2.0. DatePicker is a so firstly we're going to first of all we're going to create on this SwiftUI view. Select on the SwiftUI view, and this is a DatePicker tutorial. For date picker, this is a date picker view. This is a date picker view. What is date picker? Date picker is a control in SwiftUI which enables you to input by selection date and time values. Date picker is control in SwiftUI which enables you to input by selection date and time values. In order to properly use a date picker, you need to back it with a state variable storing the selected date. So in this tutorial we can explain on this date picker. So firstly we're gonna create on this state property and selected date, which is type of current date. State, we're gonna create on this state private var date select, which is type of date. Which is type of date, and we're gonna use of our date picker views. We're gonna create on this vstack and date picker which have initializers, selection and binding date. And selection binding date dollar, you can bind on the date select. And this is we can use the displayed component initializer. We can achieve on the displayed component initializers. Suppose display component initializer, date picker display component initializers, which have date picker is not binding on the dollar select date select, and dot component we're gonna assign the dot date, and we're gonna use of text our date. We're gonna create on this text selected date is select date select. Use of string interpolation, which is not use of string interpolation, use of binding on this. We can resume on this project. So date select, which is date select date picker initializers date. Sorry, we're gonna use of selected. Okay, we can type notice type, or we can assign on this value. This is the default value. Date selected date. We can remove this date picker assignment. We're gonna apply this padding. Suppose we stack dot padding. We're gonna apply this padding. We stack set on the date. We can run on this. Then we can set on this background color dot color dot, which have color dot, suppose green color. Okay, we can run on this statement. This select dot, suppose which have today date, which run on this UI. Okay, we can set on this date. Suppose date is 25. Suppose date is 25. So suppose we can select on this year. We can set on this as suppose 2000. Sorry, we can set on this date 10 date. We can set on this Okay, we can set on this date. So select date is Thursday, 10 June and 6:29 o'clock time, and name is standard in time. So this is a set on this time, not set on this time. Selected date is the time. So we can set off date. Date Date picker is a control in SwiftUI which enables you to input by selection date and time values. In order to property use a date picker. You need to back if it with a state variable storing with selected date. State variable storing with selected date. This is the date select date, which is type of date equal to date. Okay, we can use of another modifying on this date. Suppose we can use of date picker in form. We will discuss about date picker in form. Remove this content. So date picker in form. What is form in date picker? A form in SwiftUI is a container view which allows you to group controls used for data entry. A form in SwiftUI is a container view which allows you to group controls used for data entry. By wrapping the date picker in a form, we are giving an extra functionality. The date picker now becomes a single horizontal row with selected values in it. Tapping on the date picker rows reverse the date picker interface below it allows the pick a date. Confirm a selection tapping date. Suppose which have we can access on this your birthday, set on this your birthday. So we can calling on the form date picker which have calling on this initializers selected date and display component. So this is suppose birthday date set. We can bind on this our state property date select. This is a bind on this our create on the state property and display component dot current date. This is create on this form. We can use of this is create on this form, and we can run on this. $75 we can set on this birthday. Suppose 2000. Sorry, we can set on this. Suppose October. Sorry, we can set on this October and 2002. We can set on this birthday. Suppose we can set on this birthday 2010 2000. So we can set on this date 4. We can set on this 10th month and 4 date 2002. We can set on this birthday date set. We can set on this birthday date, and we're gonna apply this dot. We're gonna apply the dot background color dot. Suppose we can apply this color dot yellow color, which I apply on this yellow color on this background color. This not apply on this tag. We can apply on this form. Suppose we have command X. Okay, we can modify on this command V. We gonna apply on this command V. So this is apply on this birthday date on this accessibility on this U. So we're gonna apply on this. Suppose we have apply on this birthday dot padding. We're gonna apply this padding. Suppose we can apply this padding. So this is a padding on. So this is not component system on this date picker form. So this is the form is command X and this is command V. So this is a date on fold. This is the top padding, bottom padding, and leading and trailing padding. We can set on this birthday date. Okay, we can use another modifying date content. So another modified date content. Suppose we can use a pick date and time. Suppose pick date and time pick. Suppose date today date and time our pick. So in order to be able to select date along with a time in the date picker, along with the time date picker. So update the array of date component accessibility on this U. So this is a remove this form and date picker set, sorry, date picker date component, suppose which have on this, select on this time and date, select time and date, which have any text we can bind on this our current date select, and we can arrow of this component dot first is date and comma second is hour and minute. We can set on this hour and we can resume on this, run on this app. So we will select date, select time and date. We can suppose time and date. Suppose time is 7:60, current time is 16, and this is a PM and not is a AM. Set on this PM and AM time zone, we can set on this time zone, and we can select on this date, suppose 19 date, we can set on this current date 9/2020 June, we can set on this select time and date. Okay, and we're going to modify on this, select only modify dot padding, going to apply this padding, select this modify. We can load, this is a large title on this text, this is a small title on this text. We can use of other controlling on this methods and use. So thank you for watching this video. We can use of enjoy date time and picker. So thank you for watching this video. We can use of date time and picker. So we can run on this SwiftUI dot, sorry, we can use dot background color, dot background color, suppose color dot blue, not set blue on this, suppose red color, suppose this is a gray color. Okay, we can set on this time and not remove on this, suppose this is a white color. Okay, we can set on this white color, this is padding, border on style. So we can set on this another style. So thank you for watching. We can use of date picker and time.